you all doing? Here we go, Friday night. Last Friday night of the year. Happy New Year to everybody. For goodness sake, how are you all doing? Great to see you all with us, absolutely. Laura Hagan, first in, Laura, first in. Finish the year in style. Well done, well done. Keith Wallace, hi Keith, how are you doing? Happy New Year to you, my friend, as well. Ethel Simpson, sitting down in Carnlough, my sister-in-law, Ethel. Jane Jackson, hi Jane, how are you? Hopefully everything's all good with you. Gloria Ewing, hi Gloria, how are you doing? How are you? Caroline McAllister, happy New Year, everyone, she says. Hi Margaret Martin there, how you doing, Margaret, how are you? Jim Chambers, hi Jim, how are you doing, how are you? Hopefully everything's all good. So, right, Kim Myers all the way from Maryland, Frederick in Maryland. Happy New Year from America. Frederick, hi Frederick. Frederick is, I'll be at our New Year before us, so she will. So, hi Frederick, you're more than welcome. Great to have you. Mamie Logan, hi Mamie, how are you? All's good. Isaac Crothers, hi. Diane, how are you doing, Diane, from Barrie in Canada? Great to have you. Emily McAnally, hi Emily, how are you? There's our Norman sitting down in Bangor. How are you doing, Norman? Julie sitting over in Canada. Happy New Year to all the Shades family. Vanda, hi Vanda, great to have you with us. Best wishes for 2022. Thanks, Desi Sharon, for the 2021 entertainment. Yeah, it's hard to believe this is actually the second new year we're bringing in with you all, for goodness sake. 2 years ago, we didn't have the Shades family. Last year, we did have the Shades family, and it is absolutely superb to have you with us. Yvonne McCune-Campbell, hi Yvonne, how are you? How are you? Rosie Drummond, how are you doing, Rosie? How are you? Rabina Tyndall, hi Rabina, how are you doing? Darryl Swan, how's Darryl? There you go. How are you doing, my friend? My brother, my nephew Darryl, how are you doing, Darryl? It's Darryl's birthday tomorrow, 1st of January. He's one of the New Year babes, so he is. Great to have you with us, Darryl. Absolutely brilliant. Marina Mahalan, hi Marina. Ken McLean, hi Ken. Ken and Linda, looking forward to another great night. Monica Fennell, how you doing, Monica? How are you? Great to have you with us. Probably sitting down in Newcastle, hopefully so. Sheila Greer, hi Sheila, how are you doing? How are you? Great to have you with us. Elizabeth Hill, hi Elizabeth, how are you doing? How are you? Great to have you all with us. So, stay with us for a wee while and we'll see what we can do. Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. And she's gone, 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 yes, she's gone, gone, gone. And I bid her my last farewell. I fell in love with a pretty little thing. I thought that wedding bells would ring. She was as sweet could be, till I found out what she did to me. Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. And she's gone, 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 yes, she's gone, gone, gone. And I bid her the last farewell. I asked her mother to let her go. She whispered, Mother, please tell him no. Though he may think that I am true, there's plenty more who think so too. Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. And she's gone, 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 she's gone, gone, gone. And I bid her my last farewell. Now I won't cry my life away. Some other sucker will have to pay. And when he finds that she is gone, I guess I'll hear him sing his song. Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. And she's gone, 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 she's gone, gone, gone. And I bid her my last farewell. Railroad, steamboat, river and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. And she's gone, 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 gone. And I bid her my last farewell. Yes, I bid her my last farewell. Jeanette Norrell. Hi, Jeanette. How are you doing? Hopefully everything's all good with you. But Kevin Layler, Happy New Year to Des and Sharon family. Can I request Angeline, Beautiful Sunday for Lynn and Kevin? Lynn and Kevin has already brought the new year in, sitting down in New Zealand. They're already, they're just after breakfast the following morning, for goodness sake. Kevin and Lynn, Happy New Year to you. Linda Wright, hi Linda, how are you? Great to have you with us, great to have you with us. You are no angel, though you've got those blue eyes, but there is some magic the way you use those eyes, and I still want you. God only knows just why. You are no angel when all you do is lie. You are no angel, though I've seen you flying beneath a halo, even though you're crying. Don't think I like it, knowing that is true. You are no angel with all the things you do. You are no, you're my angel, you're my love. You're my angel, you're my love. But I still want you. God only knows just why. You are no angel when all you do is lie. And I still want you. God only knows just why. You are no angel when all you do is lie. You are no angel, though you've got those blue eyes, but there is some magic the way you use those eyes, and I still want you. God only knows just why. You are no angel when all you do is lie. You are no angel, though you've got those blue eyes, but I still want you. Looking you know those signs, and I still love you. God only knows just why. You are no angel when all you do is lie. You are no angel when all you do is lie. There you go. So, right, where did we get to? Right. Sorry, I'm just scrolling back. Yvonne Ash. Hi, Yvonne. Looking forward to another great night of music. Happy days, Yvonne. Great to have you with us. John Craig, how's John? How's everything up in Coleraine, John? Rosie Drummond, Happy New Year to all, to my good friends Anne and Margaret. hopefully they enjoy the night. Absolutely. Margaret Murray. Hi, Margaret. How are you doing? Everyone, looking forward to a great night of music. Happy New Year. Billy Doherty. How are you and Anne? Hopefully you and Anne's doing really well. Margaret Nabel. Hi, Margaret. How are you doing? So, Marina wishes all her family friends a happy new year. Robert Wasson. Hi, Robert. How are you and Arlene? Hopefully everything's all really, really good with yourselves. Hopefully so. Jim Chambers. Any chance of a John Prime? We'll try and squeeze something like that in as we go with a heart and a half. Anne Lorimer. Hi, Anne. How are you doing? So, Yvonne McLean, our sister-in-law, Yvonne. How are you doing, Yvonne? Love this song. Happy New Year, Yvonne. Happy New Year. So, right. Linda Wright. See, you're like us watching two programs at once. Hilary Little. Hi, Hilary. How are you doing? How are you? So, Kevin says to have a break and a drink of wine. So it is. So, Caroline, thanking you very much. Dee McKillen. Hi, Dee. How are you doing? How are you? Anne Goodman. Hello, shades and guests. Looking forward to another great night of music. Happy New Year to you all from Anne and Walter. So, thank you very much, Billy. David Hunter. Or David. How are you doing, David? How are you? We're not back to next year, says Julie Simmons. Funny, haha. Closet door, light the light. We're staying home tonight, far away from the bustle and the bright city lights. Let them all fade away and leave us alone, and we live in a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own, no one else can share. All our sorrows we leave far behind us there, and I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Oh my love, I've cried for you so much. Lonely nights without sleeping while I long for your touch. Now your lips can't evade the heartache I've known. Come with me to a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own, no one else can share. All our sorrows we leave far behind us there, and I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. We build a world of our own, no one else can share. All our sorrows we leave far behind us there, and I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. And I know you will find there'll be peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. There you go. So, right, thank you very much, Kim. Thanking you. Rabina, can you do 7 Spanish Angels for Steve, please? Yes, we'll try and manage to do that for you. We'll do that as soon as Sharon comes in, so we'll get some harmonies put into it, rather than listening to me just boring my way through it. This is for our Yvonne. When the girl in your arms is the girl in your heart, then you've got everything. When you're holding a dream, you can dream when you're home. You're as rich as a king. So hold her close and never let her go. Day and night, let her know your love is so. With the love of your life, spend a lifetime of love. Make her yours forevermore. Hazel Atkinson. Hi Hazel, how are you doing? How's everything over in Wales? Great to have you with us. So hold her close and never let her go. Day and night, let her know your love is so. With the love of your life, spend a lifetime of love. Make her yours forevermore. Make her yours forevermore. There you go. So, Stephen Ackness. Hi, Stephen. How are you doing? Happy New Year to you as well, my friend. Happy New Year. Maybe Logan, Happy New Year. So, right, Paddy Haggerty. Hi, Paddy. How are you doing? How's everything down in Larne? How's everything? Nancy, sitting over in Canada. Hi, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Joan Crothers. Hi, Joan. How are you doing? Happy New Year to yourself. Louise Swan. Megan is staying up to see the New Year. And Megan's now a big girl. She's staying up to bring the New Year in. Hopefully you stay waking, Megan. Hopefully you stay waking. Hopefully you manage it. David Hunter. Seriously, great show all the year round. Happy New Year to you all. Thanking you very much, David. Thanking you. Paulina Rands. How's Paulina? How are you doing? How are you? Hopefully everything's all good with you. Wasted days and wasted nights I have left for you behind. For you don't belong to me. Your heart belongs to someone else. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? Why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue? And don't you remember the day you went away and left me? I was so lonely, longed for you only. My love, why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue? The day you went away and left me, I was so lonely, prayed for you only. My love, wasted days left for you behind. For you don't belong to me, your heart belongs to someone else. Norman, that's really, really sad news. Your thoughts are with us, my friend. Your thoughts are all with us. And wasted nights I have left for you behind. For you don't belong to me, your heart belongs to someone else. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue? There you go. I'm trying to scribble down some. I'm bound to miss some of them, some of your requests, but I'll do my best. So, right, Neville McConaughey. Hi, Neville, how you doing? Good evening, Desi and Sharon, and a happy new year. Joan Crothers, happy new year, Brian. Rosie, could you play a Neil Diamond song? I shall try and do that, so I will. Brian Montgomery, how you doing, Brian? Hi, happy new year to you and Sharon and all the Shades family. Thanks for the entertainment throughout 2021. Hopefully 22 will be better. Hopefully so, my friend, hopefully. Caroline McAllister, do you know an Elvis song, Northern Stands Alone? Sharon does that, so she does, so we'll try and get that scribbled down for Sharon to do in a wee while's time. Hi, Linda Horner. Hi, Linda. How are you doing? Happy New Year to you all as well. Linda, happy New Year to yourselves. Shirley Wilson, happy New Year. Hope it's all a good one. Thanks for the entertainment in 21. No problems. More than welcome. Martin Irvine. Hi, Martin. How are you doing? And a happy New Year to yourself, my friend. So, yes, Norman. Very, very sad. Our thoughts are with you, my friend. Our thoughts are with you. Right. When we dance together, my world's in disguise. It's a fairyland tale that's come true. And when you look at me with those stars in your eyes, I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. I could waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms. And I could waltz across Texas with you. I know it is an old favourite of yours, Brian. It certainly is. My heartaches and troubles have just up and gone the moment that you come in view. And with your hand in my hand, I could dance on, and I could waltz across Texas from you. Waltz waltz across Texas with you in my arms. I could waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms, and I could waltz across Texas with you. So, right, George McCarthy. Hi, George. Happy New Year to yourself. Happy New Year to yourself. Hope you are all keeping well. Paulina Ramsey, an optimist stays up until midnight to see the new year, and a pessimist stays up to make sure the old year leaves. Yes, well, we have to open the door to let the old year out and bring the new year in, as you do. There's our Maggie. Hi, Maggie. How are you doing? How are you? Great to have you with us, Maggie. Great to have you with us. So there was one wee thing there. I said, Martin Irving, Happy New Year from Jackie and Liz Green at Ballyrobert. Jackie and Liz, absolutely brilliant to have you with us. Brilliant to have you with us. You are more than welcome. Joan Crothers, Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year to everyone. So, could you play The Speed of the Sound of Loneliness? Martin, I've already had that requested, and yes, I will try to get that done for you with a heart and a half. Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star, can you send me love from where you are? Can you make a rainbow shine that far? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star, can you really make a wish come true? And do you shine on just a chosen few? Is it over? Have I gone too far? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star, like two ships in the ocean, we drifted apart, and you found an island at sea. But I'm still adrift with this pain in my heart. Won't you send her sweet love back to me? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star, can you send me love from where you are? Can you make a rainbow shine that far? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. Like two ships in the ocean, we drifted apart, but you found an island at sea. I'm still adrift with this pain in my heart. Won't you send your sweet love back to me? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star, you send me love from where you are? Can you make a rainbow shine that far? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. There you go. So, yes, are over. I'm getting overwhelmed here with requests. So if I make a mess of stuff, I do apologize. I really, really do. But, so, Because you don't want to watch me sitting here with my head down and not doing nothing but writing, for goodness sake. So, we Mavericks. Think of me when you're lonely. Think of me when you're blue. Think of me when you're far away, for I'll be thinking of you. Remember all the good times we shared in days gone by. Remember all of the sadness the day you said goodbye. Think of me when you're lonely. Think of me when you're blue. Think of me when you're far away, for I'll be thinking of you. You said you were leaving, you wouldn't be gone too long. With each new day I hope and pray that you'll come traveling home. Think of me when you're lonely. Think of me when you're blue. Think of me when you're far away, for I'll be thinking of you. Watch the mailman come and listen for the phone. I meet the trains at the station, but I still go home alone. Now the waiting is over and the time has set the scene. Yes, God meant me for only you, but He meant you for me. So think of me when you're lonely, and think of me when you're blue. Think of me when you're far away, for I'll be thinking of you. Yes, I'll be thinking of you. Oh yeah, I'll be thinking of you. There you go. There you go. So, Paddy Haggerty, Desi at 10 o'clock news. A very happy new year to yourself and Sharon and all the Shades family. Onwards and upwards into 2022. The news tonight is that it's just broke that a Ballinger man always reveals that he lifts his left leg with a minute to go to midnight on New Year's Eve, so as to start the new year in the right footing. Go ahead, Paddy, finish it off, finish the year off in style. Thank you very much, Paddy, and thank you for right out through the whole time you've been sending in your 10 o'clock news. Great to have you with us. Rabina, happy new year to all in South Africa, especially my sister Carol Henderson in Cape Town. Absolutely, Rabina, absolutely. So, right. Kevin says it's a cracking morning. Well, it's summertime with you, Kevin, for goodness sake. 21 degrees in New Zealand. I don't know what we are, but we're not cold right now. We're not cold, but nevertheless. So, 1 hour to go for Frederick. This time in an hour's time, Frederick she'll be singing away. She'll have the glass of champagne in the air. So she will. Peter Cuff. Hi, Peter. How are you doing, my friend? How are you? Great to have you with us, Peter. Hopefully you're keeping well. So, right. So, now, I'm sort of half caught up in that now, but I don't know where I'm going now. So I do, certainly. See, I actually wrote songs down today. That's not like me, but I did. Because New Year's Eve to us, no matter where we do it, is always, it's hard work. It's an emotional time for us. So it is. So, as we'll probably see later on, whenever we try to do Auld Lang Syne and stuff like that. Wee bit of Garth Brooks. How would that do? Would that bring us finish the year okay? Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all world was right. And how could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now, glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left in chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything. For a moment, wasn't I a king? But if I'd only known how the king would fall, hey, who's to say? You know, I might have changed it all. And now, glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left in chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. All my life is better left in chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. So, Rabina Timble, Steve and I are enjoying a bottle of beer from the local brewery and watching the hockey. You just do sort of things a wee bit different than what we do over in Canada, so you do. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. We'll crack open a bottle of wine for after supper and watch the ball come down in the Big Apple. Right, happy days, happy days. There's our Gillian. Hi, Gillian. How are you doing? How are you? Great to have you with us. Louis, down in South Africa. Hi, Louis. How are you? Thank you very much, Louis. Neville, Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain, if we get a chance. That's another song for Sharon, so it is, absolutely. Rose Drummond, hi, Lorraine and George. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Don't be drinking too much vodka. And listen, that's the kettle calling that everything black, isn't it? Something like that there, whatever it is. You know I'm only joking, Rosie, so you do. Marlene, hi Marlene, how you doing? Happy New Year to Desi and Sharon and Joel, and thanks for all the hard work through the last 89 weeks. 89 weeks, isn't that absolutely crazy? So the first week of 2022 will be Friday night number 90. Wow. So, Mary McBride, hi Mary, how are you doing? How are you? Thank you very much, Paulina. Brian Falls, hi Brian, how you doing? Happy New Year, Desi and Sharon from Beanie and Brian. Thank you very much. Thanking you very, very much. Mary and Tom Montgomery, please sing Save the Last Dance. Of course we can. My baby whispers in my ear, oh, sweet nothings. She knows the things I like to hear. Sweet nothings. Things she wouldn't tell nobody else. It's a secret, baby. She keeps them to herself. Sweet nothings. Oh, sweet nothings. We walk along hand in hand. Sweet nothings. Yeah, yeah, we both understand. Sweet nothings. I'm sitting in the classroom trying to read my book. My baby gives me that special look. Sweet nothings. Sweet nothings. Here we go. Sweet nothings. Sweet nothings. I was sitting on her front porch. Sweet nothing. Says, tell me, do you love me? Of course, sweet nothing. Her mama turned on the front porch light. She says, now come on in, darling, that's enough for tonight. Sweet nothings. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothings. Sweet nothings. How you go? So, Colin Smiley. Hi, Colin. How are you doing? Hopefully everything's all good with you. Hopefully the boys had a great Christmas, Colin. Hopefully the boys had a great Christmas. So, right, Rosie asked us for a wee Neil Diamond song. Here's the boss lady. Where it began, I couldn't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. As in the spring, then spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh no, look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I heard and runs off my shoulder, how can I hurt when I'm holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. No, no, no. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. inclined to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline. There you go.
By the way, folks, that was my big brother David doing the backing track there. I think he's on watching. I did see him.
I
did
his name
see
a
my
wee while
sister
ago.
Eve on. I think Linda's on. And Gordy's on. I'm hoping Gordy's dad, my brother Alistair, is on.
Happy days. That's absolutely
So-
brilliant. Jane Kennedy, hi Desi and Sharon. Happy New Year to you and everyone. Thank you very much. Linda, or Linda.
Linda, I don't
McLean.
think I'm looking well at all.
Good to see you looking so well. There you go. There you go. Happy New Year, Sharon and Colin. Oh, that's the Sharon and Colin over in America. Sorry. Happy days. Neville, thanking you very, very much. And as I said, folks, if I have missed some stuff of yours on the way by here, I do apologise.
Hopefully we'll take you into the new year with a bit of Irish, a bit of Scottish, and a bit of everything else.
Tears.
Tears, there will be
It's
that.
a cert.
Always is.
Always. No matter where we play, Old Lang Syne, it just goes,
It just means
just drains it out of
It
me.
really
so it
does.
Or both of us. So, the Isle of Innisfree.
I've met some folks who say that I'm a dreamer, and I've no doubt there's truth in what they say. For sure a body's bound to be a dreamer when all the things they love are far away. I've watched the moonlight paint across the rooftops of this great city, wondrous though it be. I scarcely feel its wonder or its laughter. And once again back home in the spring, our precious things, our dreams onto an exile. They take them all the land across the sea, especially when it happens he's an exile from that real lovely Isle of Innisfree. I'll wander on green hills and sleepy valleys and find the peace no other land could know. I hear the birds make music fit for angels and watch the waters laughing as they go. But dreams don't last, no dreams are not forgotten, and soon I'm back to stay reality. And though they pave the footpaths here with gold dust, I still would choose my Isle of Innisfree.
Well done. There you go. So, right. We'll do our best to trump through as many requests. We may not get them all done tonight, but we'll try our best to get some of them, most of them done. This is for Martin and Jim. You came home late and you come home early. small. You come home late and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. So what in the world has come over you? And what in heaven's name have I done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Well, I got a heart that burns with fever, and I got a worried and a jealous mind. And how can a love that'll last forever get left so far behind? So what in the world has come over you? And what in heaven's name have I done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. It's a mighty mean and a dreadful sorrow across the evil line today. And how can you ask about tomorrow when we ain't got one word to say? So what in the world has come over you? And what in heaven's name have I done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. So what in the world has come over you? And what in heaven's name have I done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. There you go. Gordon Esser. Hi, Gordon. How are you doing? How are you? Could you play Christine's favourite song, Sylvia's Mother Said?
It's not
one we do. It's not one we do. I'm sorry, my friend. It's not one we do.
Martin asked there for a little piece. I never got that off.
Do you know? Martin is sitting with. Who used to ask you for that in the blues club?
No idea.
How you do?
Don't know.
You do? That's why you're getting asked for it. So it was.
I did sing it.
Megan wants you to play a dance song so she can dance with Nana. There you go. There you go.
God bless her.
That's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Who asked for in the blues club?
Right, you going to hear?
This is for Neville. Neville, thank you so very, very much. You know what I'm talking about. Really was very much appreciated. Thank you. Absolutely no need, but thank you very much.
Here we go. Rob Armstrong. Hi, Rob. How are you doing?
This is for Neville. In the twilight blue, I seen blue eyes crying in the rain. As we kissed goodbye.
meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again. In a land that knows no parting, blue eyes crying in the rain.
Thank you so much, Frederick.
Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again. In the land that knows no parting, blue eyes crying in the rain. There you go. There you go. So we're just tramping through. We're trying to get through as many requests as we can here, folks. So, diddly-dee. Rabina requested this here for Stevie. So
Also for Johnny, if he's watching.
yes, for Johnny also, if he's watching. Everybody loves 7 Spanish angels, don't they? He looked down into her brown eyes, said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. They could hear the riders coming. This is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lullers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. She reached down and picked the gun up, lay smoking in his hand. She said, Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man. And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't win. But her final prayer was answered when the rifles fired again. And there were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder on the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. And there were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. Praise God.
Many thanks to everyone for all your kind comments and wishing us a happy new year, etc., etc. And same right back to all of you, because without yous we wouldn't be
Absolutely.
here.
And I know there's so many comments coming in, and we
They're
do
going up quick
apologise.
here.
We're missing a lot of it. So, Heather McConnell, wishing you both a very, very happy New Year. Special memories to make next year. Absolutely. We really hope you're right. We really hope you're right. So, Jane Penny, thank you. Caroline, thank you. Rosie, thank you very much. And Marlene, thanking you. So who asked for this here? Sorry. Mary and Tom Montgomery sitting over in Canada. This is for yourselves. Jessica's probably still recovering from bringing the new year in. Or you can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye and let him hold you tight. Or you can smile every smile for the man who held your hand neath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music is fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't you give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never ever let you go. I love you oh so much. Or you can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone, can he walk you home? You must tell him no. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music is fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't you give your heart to anyone. Don't forget who's taking you home, in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, won't you save the last dance for me? Oh, won't you save the last dance for me? So, right. Time for a bravery award now. Would you see this? Or not, would you see this? Would you hear this for an effort? So, Norman won all the services to the alcohol industry during lockdown. He ignored. Didn't even get a mention, for goodness sake. Mary and Tom, absolutely no problem. No problem. You're more than welcome. I'll give this a go. And I really do mean it. It'll be an effort. Anybody who's asking for an Elvis song? You may not mind that it's over, but I've a different point of view. Even though I'm shattered, it's easy for you. You don't have to face the music. You don't have to face the crowd. Just go back where you came from. You ain't even proud. I had a wife and I had children. I threw them all away. And now you tell me, you dare to tell me I should go back to them. What do you think I should say? And I found it hard to leave them. Saddest thing I ever had to do. My problems haven't started. It's easy for you. I had a wife and I had children, and I threw them all away. And now you tell me, you dare to tell me I should go back to them. What do you think? What on earth do you think I should say? If you ever tire of the good times, call me in a year or two. I've got no choice but to give you. It's easy for you. You only have to call me. It's easy for you. You only have to call me. It's easy for you. There you go. So, Tom Mannion. Hi, Tom. How are you doing? Great to have you with us. Great to have you with us. So, Isabel Taylor. Hi, Isabel. How are you? Sorry, I'm supposed to be giving me the requests in alphabetical order, but you give me one right at the beginning of the book, you see.
That's not possible, Desi.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Impossible.
I thought we were organised.
Totally disorganized as per usual. This wee song is for, oh gosh, I've lost it. Desi, I've lost it. I think it was Janet.
It's going to be over by the time we get
Jane Kennedy, I think it was for.
Jane Kennedy. Jim and Charles. Here comes my happiness again, right back to where it should have been. 'Cause now you're gone and I am free, and she can't do a thing to me. I just wanna dance the night away with senoritas who can sway. Right now tomorrow's looking bright, just like a sunny morning light. And if you should see her, please let her know that I'm well, as you can tell. And if she should tell you that she wants me back, tell her no, 'cause I gotta go. I just wanna dance the night away with senoritas who can sway. Right now tomorrow's looking bright, just like a sunny morning light. Here we go. See her, please let her know that I'm well, as you can tell. And if she should tell you that she wants me back, tell her no, 'cause I gotta go. I just wanna dance the night away with senoritas who can sway. And right now tomorrow's looking bright, just like a sunny morning light. Just wanna dance the night away with senoritas who can sway. And right now tomorrow's looking bright, just like the sunny morning light. All you dancers sitting tapping,
Line dance, I think.
still dancing. There you go. So, Lynn McLean, Happy New Year to all the dancers watching on Facebook tonight. This one's for us.
I think it
Of
was
course
a line dance, I think.
Jane Kennedy. Thanks, Desi. That was for the Kennedy and the Logan families.
Not a problem.
Brilliant to have you with us. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us.
I was going to say something. Forget. Mustn't have been important.
Mustn't have been. Working man.
This is for Joan Crothers. She asked for earlier on.
Okay, Joan.
Haven't done this a wee while, so could go badly wrong.
True, true, true. It'll not go badly wrong. It's just you haven't done it this way. Okay, here we
Just
go.
go wrong. It's a working man and I've been down on the ground, and I swear to God if I ever see the sun or for any length of time. I can hold it in my mind. I never again will go down underground. At the age of 16 years, he quarrels with his peers. He vowed he'd never see another one. In the dark recess of the mind, where you age before your time, and the cold dust lies heavy on your lungs. It's a working man, and I've been down on the ground, and I swear to God if I ever see the sun, or for any length of time, I can hold it in my mind. I never again will go down underground. At the age of 64, he will greet you at the door. He'll gently lead you by the arm through the dark recess of the mind. He will take you back to time, and he'll tell you all the hardships that were had. He's a working man, and I've been down on the ground, and I swear to God if I ever see the sun, or for any length of time, I can hold it in my mind. I never again will go down underground. It's a working man, and I've been down on the ground, and I swear to God if I ever see the sun, or for any length of time, I can hold it in my mind. I never again will go down underground. No, I never again will go down underground.
Well done, well done, well done. Who's this for? Ring of Fire.
Matthew Lindsay.
This is for Matthew Lindsay. With Johnny Crash. Love is a burning thing. It makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire. sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Do 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 do, do 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 do. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Right.
What
So.
time video and video was that? Because
Oh, I forgot about videos. We need
Yes.
to be getting done soon. Do this wee song and then we'll go into
this
videos.
is for
I forgot all about videos.
Mary McBride. Mary, apologies in advance because I haven't.
Mary, I think she does a great job.
No,
of it.
I haven't
So
just
do I.
got it 100% yet, and I'm not
But
100.
it's
not
it's
entirely
close.
happy with
It's
it.
close. It's very very
But
close.
practice will make perfect, hopefully.
Here we go.
Can't even remember the way it goes. Slow it.
Yep.
Go. Especially for you, Mary. Thanks again for everything. I saw the harbor lights. They only told me we were parting. The same old harbor lights that once brought you to me. I watched the harbor lights. How could I help if tears were starting? Goodbye to tender nights beside the silvery sea. I long to hold you near and kiss you just once more, but you were on the ship and I was on the shore. Now I know lonely nights, for all the while my heart is whispering some other harbor lights will steal your love from me. I long to hold you dear and kiss you just once more, but you were on the ship and I was on the shore. Now I know lonely nights, for all the while my heart keeps praying that someday harbor lights will bring you back to me. That was especially for Mary McBride.
There you go, Mary has sent up her thanks, so she has. Mary, it's absolute pleasure, so it was absolutely pleasure. So, right, video time. I actually forgot about the videos. So
We need to get them done.
if we don't get speaking to Frederique until after 11 o'clock our time, midnight,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Frederique. She's going to be charging her glass any time now, so she is. So, right, here's our Linda.
This is a quick step, this time one from Dolly Parton and Porter Wagner, and this is called The Pain of Loving You.
You just can't stand to see me happy. Since you hurt me all you can, still I go on loving you. But I'll never understand all the pain of loving you. All the mystery I go through. Never knowing what to do. Oh, the pain of loving you. To love and hate at the same time. Line between the two is fine. The two has bound my heart and soul. So strong that I let you go. Oh, the pain of loving you. Oh, the mystery I go through. Never knowing what to do. Oh, the pain of loving you. To love and hate at the same time. Line between the two is fine. The two has bound my heart and soul. So strong that I can't let you go. Oh, the pain of loving you. Oh, the mystery I go through. Never knowing what to do. Oh, the pain of loving you.
Once again, a big thank you to David Forsbacken. Thank you.
There you go. That's our Linda. That's our Linda. So, John Craig, lovely quick step, Linda. Very good. Thank you for all your compliments coming in for Linda. Thanking you very, very much indeed. Jennifer Flynn. Sudoku, for goodness sake. Anybody who knows Jennifer Flynn knows Jennifer as a star. So she's an absolute star. She is absolutely gorgeous. But Jennifer come up and speak to Sharon one night, and Sharon was on the computer, and I was in bed. And the next thing, Jennifer, she was in bed beside me, and I was lying doing Sudoku, and the next thing, Jennifer, she cuddled up into us. So we both lay and done Sudoku. That's all we done. So it was Phyllis Smith. Hi, Phyllis. Wishing you both a very, very happy new year. All the listeners, stay safe. Jennifer, it's great to have you with us. Thank you very much. Thank you, Phyllis. Thanking you very much. Thanking you. So, right. So, where was it going to go? Frederick, it's Frederick's time. Happy New Year to our Frederick sitting over in Paris. So, this is for Kevin and Lynn down in New Zealand. That's quick. Here we are dancing in blue cozy light, two total strangers unknown. And I'm not gonna ask if you're married or not. Don't think it's necessary I should know. I won't look at your finger, don't you look at mine. We'll keep all questions to ourselves. All we need to do is exchange our first names. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'll gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarter band. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Here we are together hours after dawn. Two total strangers yesterday. Still not gonna ask if you're married or not, 'cause it's too late to matter anyway. I haven't looked at your finger, don't guess you've looked at mine. We've kept all the questions to ourselves. Not gonna ask your number, but I'm always here by 10. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? We may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'll gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarter band. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'll gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarter band. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'll gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarter band. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Praise God. So, time for our David. Chucky White. Chucky White has just joined us, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Chucky White. How you doing, Chucky? How are you, my friend? Great to have you with us. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us. Just in time for David. Here's our David.
Remember this? Saturday night, 8 o'clock, and over to country go. I'm going to pick my baby up, take her to the picture show. Everybody in this neighborhood is racing up there to be there too. We'll have a ball just like we always do. Saturday night at the movies, be careful what beach you see. When you're home with your baby in the last balcony. Saturday night at the movies, be careful what beach you see. When you're home with your baby in the last of Valley. The techie call around the Sunday school, along with Hollywood. The popcorn from the candy store, it seems is twice as good. There's girls all around, sitting by my side. We'll have a ball just like we always do. Saturday night at the movies, be careful what beach you see. When you're home with your baby in the last of Valley. When you're home with your baby in the last of Valley. There you go.
There you go. That's our David. So that's our David. So, right. What do I say? Gordon had asked me to do a wee song of our choice. So, we'll go with this wee one here. Rosie likes this wee song too. So. When God created a woman for me, He must have been in a beautiful mood to show the world what a woman could be. when he created a woman like you. He made the sun shine right out of your eyes. He made the moon glow all over your hair. He put the soft summer breeze in your sighs, so you could breathe somewhere into the air. Oh me, oh my, you make me sigh. You're such a good-looking woman. Your people stop and people stare. You know it fills my heart with pride. You watch their eyes, they're so surprised. Think you've fallen out of heaven. But if you listen to what they're talking about, they're talking about who's walking about with an angel by your side. Up there in heaven, I bet they're all mad. I bet someone will want to know why. The most incredible angel they had was found to be quite unable to fly. Do you know what they've forgotten to do? Up there where they make those heavenly things, they made an angel as lovely as you. They forgot to fit you with wings. Oh me, oh my, you make me sigh. Such a good-looking woman. You people stop and people stare. You know you fill my heart with pride. You watch their eyes, they're so surprised. Make you feel in light of heaven. And if you listen to what they're talking about who's walking about with an angel by your side. Such a good-looking woman. Oh yeah, a good-looking woman. Oh, a good-looking woman. Ah, good-looking woman. There you go. This is especially for Alex. Here's our Smoke. Norman had messaged us through the week. Asked, was Smoke going to make a special appearance? This is Smoke. So Alex says hi to Smoke. There you go, Alex. There you go. So I was going to go straight to Sophie, but I'll do another wee song while Smoke's stealing the show here. So here's a wee song called God's Plan. This is for Jeanette Duncan.
You gonna sing, Smoke? Sing.
Keep on for me, Neville.
1, 1, 2.
We all set out to find true love, to meet someone special that they sent from above, to have and to hold together, growing old, to love for the rest of our lives. It's all part of God's plan, my love. You are my woman, and I am your man. It's all part of God's plan, my love.
Sing, Smoke.
Join in our hearts till death do us part, living forever God's plan. You, when I met you, you would be my wife. Felt like I'd known you every day of my life. Your blue eyes saw right to my wandering soul and guided me all the way home. It was all part of God's plan, to us part, living forever, God's plan.
He does sing, but not very often. Not when he's on camera.
There's our aunt down in from South Africa.
And I hope you've recovered.
I hope you had a great New Year coming in. So
Where you going? Come on up. Come on up.
William Martin, how's William?
Good boy. Charles.
We weathered the storm in each other's arms, living forever, God's plan.
Smoke was born in 2002, so he is.
Smoke's about 20 years old, so it is.
Yeah,
Robert, thank you very much. Willie McBurney, first class
Jennifer.
folks as ever, thank you very, very much.
Sorry,
Plus, we're
you
just
missed
waiting
it.
for the fireworks here in Lanzarote. Stay safe. Thank you very much. Jennifer, we've already sang it. You're too late. You're too late.
Did you see what
So,
you
yeah.
wrote? I'm not even.
Thank you, news very much, guys. So,
We're going to go to Sophie. I'm going
we
to
just
smoke back in the
left
cage.
Sophie. Done one more song just for Smoke to be able
Did
to
you
stay
say
on.
who
another
that was
wee while.
for?
Yes, I did indeed.
Okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, there you go. This is our Sophie.
If I should stay, well, I would only be in the way, and so I'll go. But I know I'll think of you each step of the way. And I will always love you. I will always love you. Bittersweet memories. That's all that I am taking with me. Oh, goodbye. Please don't cry, 'cause we both know that I'm not what you need. And I will always love you. I will always love you. I hope life treats you kind, and I hope that you have all that you ever dreamed of. And I wish you joy and happiness, but above all of this, I wish you love. And I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you.
There you go. That's our Sophie. So it is. Brilliant. Absolutely love that. So then, Gordon Esther, thanks very much. Happy New Year, prosperous New Year to you and Sharon family. For 2022, right, so Paddy Haggerty, Happy New Year to Lawrence McClintock. He's looking in.
He's
So
up
he
the
is.
road. He just
Lawrence just lives up the road a wee bit, so he does. So
I think he watches on YouTube maybe the next day or something.
I think maybe you're right, actually. So I do. So, thank you all for all your kind comments for Linda, for David, and for Sophie. Thanking you very much. I didn't know today would be our last, that I'd have to say goodbye to you so fast. I'm so numb, I can't feel anymore. Praying you just walk back through the door and tell me that I was only dreaming. You're not really gone as long as I believe. There will be another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me. I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question. Only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. You always made my troubles feel so small, and you were always there to catch me when I fall. In a world where heroes come and go, well, God just took the only one I knew. So I'll hold you as close as I can, and longing for the day when I see your face again. But until then, God must need another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me. I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question. Only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight, singing hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight.
Folks, we sang that song especially to all our absent friends. Here's to our absent friends.
Absent friends, folks. So,
How to get through that wee song? We didn't announce anything because
my future daughter-in-law, Madison.
Yeah,
How are you doing? Happy Hogmanay from Scotland. Great to have you with us, Madison.
That's
Great to have you
Daryl's
with us.
fiance, or our son Daryl. Daryl lives in Dundee with Madison.
Gillian, I know that does, and I know it sets quite a few people off.
It sets me off too.
That's why my phone was turned away from me. I didn't look at the computer. I didn't look at the TV
We
screen.
didn't look at each other.
Didn't look at each other. So, right, where were we going to go? I was going to do
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
As a waltz, anyway.
We'll do a wee I'll do a wee waltz. Gordon Esser, absolutely my pleasure, my friend. Our pleasure. Here we go. I'm slow on my feet and I'm lacking in grace, and no one could ever look more out of place than me on a dance floor with egg on my face, dancing an Irish waltz. Just here. I looked up and couldn't believe what I saw, the kind of face I'd only dreamed of before. So I swallowed my pride and I took to the floor as the band played an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We smiled as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. Do 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 do. I was clumsy and dark-footed and so ill at ease. Blood rushed to my head while the strength left my knees. But the moment you stole on my memories is when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We smiled as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. Oh, we've been together for years since that night. My two left feet still can't quite get it right. Our children look on and they laugh with delight when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We smiled as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. 1, 2, 3 went my heart. We smiled as we swayed and the band sweetly played. My legs felt like lead, there were stars in my head when we danced an Irish waltz. Do 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 do. When we danced an Irish waltz. Let's go. So, right. Margaret Martin, thank you very, very much, Margaret. Thanking you. Adele Andrews, hi Adele, how are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you very much, thanking you. So, right, this here?
This is for Caroline McAllister. She's still with us, on with us, I'm not sure. I think this is the last of the requests.
Ready?
Yeah. Once I stood in the night with my head bowed low in the darkness, as black as could be, and my heart felt alone, and I cried, oh Lord, don't hide your face from me. Hold my hand all the way, every hour, every day, a king. I may live in a palace so tall, with great riches to call my own. But I don't know a thing in this whole wide world that's worse than being alone. Hold my hand all the way, every hour, every day, from here to the great unknown. Take my hand, let me stand where no one stands alone. Take my hand, let me stand where no one stands alone.
Well done, well done. Very, very nice.
I think it's nearly time we're starting to.
Starting to
Get
think
into
about
the-
bringing in our.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Do something.
You do that if you want. Let me have a quick break.
Okay. And then get your other stuff ready to go.
It is ready to go. I want to do that there too, but before.
Stop the world and let me up. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played the game of love and lost. So stop the world and let me up. My dreams are shattered, don't you see? I no longer care for me. And I miss the wonder of your kiss. How could you leave me here like this? Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I played the game of love and lost. So stop the world and let me off. My dreams are shattered, don't you see? Now you no longer care for me. I miss the wonder of your kiss. Why could you leave me here like this? Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I played the game of love and lost. So stop the world and let me. Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of walking round and round. I played the game of love and lost. So stop the world and let me off. Stop the world and let me on. There you go. So, Francine Murray, how are you doing, Francine? Linda Ray, how are you doing? How are you? great to have you with us. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us. Try and
We're
squeeze
watching
these
our
in.
time.
We're watching the clock.
Wee Irishy song.
Wee Irish song.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. It's you, Moscow, and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. Yes, I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But when ye come and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead, as dead I well may be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and sing, and I'll be there for me, and I shall hear the soft you tread upon me, and my grave will warmer, sweeter be. For you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me.
Well done. There you go. There
It's a
you
lovely
go.
wee song. If anybody Googles up the meaning of that song, it's very meaningful. I have to start here.
No, you're all right just yet. So, right, thank you very much. Johnny, there's a lot of meaning in that wee song.
you
Thank you
Google
very,
it?
very much for all your kind comments as we go through this evening. Neville, I would love to sing this song with you sometime. There you go.
More than welcome,
Neville's
Neville.
a singer. There you go. So, and I think we're not far off ready to start our kick down. So we are. So, ready?
I have to be ready. The hands to stick a bit ginger wine. I've got a frog in my throat too.
Okay, folks, this is us. This is our countdown.
Far across yonder blue lies our true moon turns a blue Irish bay to a silver lagoon. He might in a picture of heaven it would be, where the green glens of Antrim are calling to me. Soon I hope to return to my own cushioned door. 'Tis the one place for me that can outshine them all. Sure I know every stone, I recall every tree, where the green glens of Antrim are calling to me. And I'd be where the people are simple and kind, and among them the one who's been in my mind. I'd pray that the world wouldn't just let me be, where the green glens of Antrim are heaven to me, where the green glens of Antrim are heaven to me, We're on a countdown, are we? We're on a countdown.
6 Mile Valley, Spuds Watson, more than welcome. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole to valiant corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the gammon and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our children with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. of a wall. She was the last of holy. As a prison ship sailed out against the sky, for she lived in hope and prayer for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low-lying fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. All love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry.
Are we on
Thanks very
schedule here?
much. We're on schedule. We're good.
Right, we're on. These are all counted out, so hopefully we're on schedule. I'm not reading the comments because it made me cry. I closed my eyes and pictured the emerald of the sea, from the fishing boats at Dingle to the shores of Donaghadee. I miss the river Shannon and the folks at Skibbereen, the moorlands and the meadow and their 40 shades of green. Most of all, I miss a kind Tipperary town. Most of all, I miss her lips, soft as eider down. Again, I want to see and do things we've done and seen, where the breeze is as sweet as Shallumbar and the 40 shades of green. I wish that I could spend an hour at Dublin's churn and surf. I'd love to watch the farmers drain the bogs and spade the turf, to see again the thatching of the straw the woman gleaned. I'd walk from Cork to Larne to see the 40 shades of green. Most of all, I miss a girl in Tipperary town. Most of all, I miss her lips, as soft as eider down. Again, I want to see and do the things we've done and seen, where the breeze is as sweet as Shallumbar and the 40 shades of green, where the breeze is as sweet as Shallumbar and the 40 shades of green. Are we still in time?
We're doing okay. There you go, folks. There you go. Well, I took a stroll down the old long wall, D-I-A-I-A. Met a little girl and we started to talk on a fine soft D-I-A. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do 'cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I knew right then I'd been taking a whirl around the Salt Hill prom with my Galway girl. Here we go. Halfway there when the rain came down, she asked me up to her flat downtown on her fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl.
Folks says it's not going to be exact timing.
10 minutes. When I woke up, I was all alone. With a broken heart and a ticket home. And I asked you now, what's a fella to do? If her hair was black and her eyes were blue.
Not me.
I've traveled around,
Traveled around
been all over this world.
over this world.
Boys, I ain't seen nothing from the Galway girl.
Are we still on schedule? Sure.
Praise God.
Hopefully we're still on schedule. Want to sing along with? Been a wild rover for many's a year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. Now I'm returning with golden crystal, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no nay, never. No nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I went to an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady my money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such custom like yours I could have any day, and it's no nay, never. No nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I took from my pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I have whiskey and wines of the best, and the words which I spoke sure were only in jest. And it's no nay, never. No nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they caress me as oft as before, sure I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no nay, never. No nay, never. we still on schedule?
We're bang on. Here we go. In the year of our Lord 1806, we set sail for the fair Cove of Cork. We were sailing away with the cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. 'Twas an elegant craft, she was rigged fore and aft, and all had the trade winds drove her. She had 23 masts, and she stood several blasts, and we called her the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags of the best Sligo rag. We had 2 million barrels of bone. We had 3 million sides of old blind horses' hides. We had 4 million barrels of bones. We had 5 million hogs, 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million bales of old Dan Eagle's tails in the hold of the Irish Rover. There was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Jimmy McGurk who was scared stiff of work, and a chap from Westmeath named Malone. There was Slogger O'Toole who was drunk as a rule, and fighting Bill Tracy from Dover. And your man Mick McCann from the banks of the Bann was the skipper of the Irish Rover. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out, and our ship lost her way in a fog. And the whole of the crew was reduced down to 2. 'Twas myself and the captain's old dog. Then the ship struck a rock, oh Lord, what a shock. Nearly turned right over, turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. I'm the last of the Irish Rover. We're getting close, folks, we're getting close.
Get your glasses ready, folks.
Alone, pull my hair, steal my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She's a courtin' 1, 2, 3. Hey, won't you tell me who is he? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. Knock at the door and ring the bell. Hey, my true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as the snow, with rings in her fingers, bells on her toes. Old Jenny Murray says she'll die if she doesn't get the fella with the roving eye. Tell me now when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair, steal my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is belle of Belfast City. She is a courtin' 1, 2, 3. Hey, won't you tell me who is he? Here we go.
Get near, folks.
And the rain and the hail grow high, and snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie, she'll get a fella by and by. When she gets a light of her own, she won't tell her ma till she gets home. Let them all come as they will, it's Albert Mooney she loves still. Tell me now when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair, steal my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She's a courtin' 1, 2, 3. Hey, won't you tell me who is on again? boys won't leave the girls alone to pull my hair, steam my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a courting 1, 2, 3. Hey, won't you tell me who is he? Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, folks. Happy New Year from all the Shades family. Should all the acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all the acquaintance be forgot and the days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for the days of old lang syne. And here's a friend, my trusty friend, and gives a hand, hold on. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for the days of old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for the days of old lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for the days of old lang syne. Happy New Year, folks.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, son. He wasn't. You gonna bring the New Year?
Happy New Year, Joe. Thank you, everybody who wishes us all a Happy New Year. Happy New Year to yourselves. Thank you.
Happy New Year, Smoke. Happy New Year, Ben. We Scottish number for Chucky.
Chucky asked for something Scottish. There you go, son.
There you go, Alex is saying Happy New Year, Smoke. Say Happy New Year, Alex.
Happy birthday, Darryl Swan. There you go.
Yes, happy birthday to Darren Smoke. I just say Happy New Year to our two wonderful sons, our son Joel sitting here, and also to our other son Darrell, who lives in Dundee, along with his fiancée Madison. Happy New Year to you both.
Happy New Year, guys.
Oh, Flora, Scotland, when will we see your lights again that fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen that stood against him? Proud Edward's army and send him homewards to think again. Those days are gone now, and in the past they must remain, but we can still rise now and be a nation again that stood against him. Proud Edward's army and send him homewards to think again. Those hills are bare now, and autumn leaves lie thick and still. All land that is lost now, but oh so dearly held, that stood against him. Proud Edward's army and send him homewards to think again. Oh, flower of Scotland, when will we see your lights again that fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen that stood against him? Proud Edward's army and send him homewards to think again, and send him homewards to think again. Yes, we are looking forward to hopefully going to Scotland next year to Darrell and Madison's wedding in September.
That would do great. Happy New Year's, folks. Happy New Year's. By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny breeze, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love will ever wanna go, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Oh, you'll take the high road and I'll take the low. I'll be in Scotland for you, and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. 'Twas then that we parted in yon shady glen, on the steep, steep side of Ben Lomond, where in purple hue the Highland hills we view, and the moon coming out on the gloaming. You take the high road and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland for you, for me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny bands of love moving. You'll take the high road and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland for you. For me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Happy New Year, folks.
Night, Smoke.
I saw
Happy New
smoke
Year.
away.
Dance.
It's a lesson too late for the learning. Made of sand, made of sand. In the wink of an eye, my soul is turning. In your hand, in your hand. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. You've got reason aplenty for going. This I know, this I know. For the weeds have been steadily growing. Please don't go, please don't go. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. Here we go. As I lie in my bed in the morning, without you, without you, every song in my breast dies a mourning. Without you, without you. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. Yes, you know that was the last thing on my mind. Here we go! Happy New Year, folks. Happy New Year. So,
Happy
Boss
New Year
lady.
to my mum in Rathmina too. God bless her. She's not on tonight, so anyhow, I heard this wee song on Sunday on Songs of Praise. Daniel O'Donnell sung it, and I thought it was such a beautiful wee song, and I would like to dedicate this wee song to everyone that has lost loved ones, especially during this past couple of years. Unfortunately, most of our loved ones didn't get the proper send-off that they deserved because of the COVID pandemic. I would like to dedicate this wee song to everyone, and I think it's a very meaningful wee song, and I hope you enjoy it. Just also, back in the year 2002, we always found New Year's Eve very difficult. My father was on his deathbed New Year's Eve 2002. We sang that night, and unfortunately he passed away at 11:15 on New Year's Day in 2003. So it's always a sad time for us. So it's difficult to do this, to be honest, for both of us. Really is. But anyway, we're going to brighten it up again so as we don't cry.
Here we go. Way up north in Old Tyrone, there's a pretty little girl I call my own. Sweetest thing that Ireland's ever grown. As sure as the moon and stars above, I'm falling head over heels in love. The pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. There's a cute little girls in Ulster and they're just as pretty in Monaghan. To every roving eye this is known. But I guess that I'll be out of bounds, was there between the northern towns. Pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She wears my ring and tells her friends she's gonna marry me. Best of all, she tells them all she's happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, not to know what she's done to me, there's nothing else my eyes can see. Pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. South and Old Tyrone, and I recall the yellow dress she wore. She strolled along the shore there all alone. But I guess it was my lucky day when she came down on holiday. My pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She wears my ring and tells my friends she's gonna marry me. Best of all, she tells them all she's happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, I don't know what she's done to me, there's nothing else my eyes could see. My pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She wears my ring and tells her friends she's gonna marry me. Best of all, she tells them all she's happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, I don't know what she's done to me, there's nothing else my eyes can see. Pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. The pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. Praise God. So, right. Keep it lively. We're nearly done, folks. We're nearly done. We'll not keep you any longer. I know you are dying to get away, for goodness sake.
Everybody has to go and do this. Let the old out, the new in. I'm away to do it now.
Every time a bell rings, every time a bird sings, I run to the door. Even though the wind blows, even though my heart knows, I run to the door. Every day is lonely and your heart is only one. She makes you more. When somebody goes by, everybody low, I run to the door. Memories that never die, and alone I sit and cry. When I see the sunrise, every time my heart cries, I run to the door. Early in the twilight, even at the midnight, I run to the door. And though you'll never want me, memories will haunt me as I walk the floor. When somebody goes by, acting like a fool, I run to the door. Memories that never die, all alone I sit and cry. Here we go. Good night, Megan. Well done for coming right out through the midnight. Brilliant. A footfall, I run to the door. Wishing I could see you, wishing it would be you there at the door. And though you'll never want me, memories will haunt me as I walk the floor. And when somebody goes by, acting like a fool, I run to the door. Memories that never die, all alone I sit and cry. Every time a bell rings, every time a bird sings, I run to the door. Every time the wind blows, even though my heart knows, I run to the door. Every day is lonely and I miss you only makes me want you more. When somebody goes by acting like a fool, I run to the door. Memories that never die, all alone I sit and cry. Memories that never die, all alone I sit and cry. There you go. So, Jiro, we've got to start and wind it down, for goodness sake. Surely to goodness. Silence, finding comfort together the way all friends do. And if the fights and words of violence, we make up with each other the way all friends do. Share the silence, finding comfort together the way all friends do. And after fights and words of violence, we make up with each other the way all friends do. Times of joy and times of sorrow, we will always see it through. Oh, I don't care what comes tomorrow, we can face it together the way old friends do. You and I can share the silence, finding comfort together the way all friends do. And after fights and words of violence, we make up with each other the way all friends do. We make up with each other the way. And all we made a bit. See it through. Oh, I don't care what comes tomorrow, we can face it together the way all friends do. We can face it together the way old friends do.
Linda McLean has been looking for that song, or?
Sorry, I made a mistake on it, for goodness sake. Apologies.
Well, would you get through?
Well, you finally
Change the words
finally
to
got our new words done for the song. So
you have to listen to the lyrics.
So this is our song to you, folks. This is us to you.
Us thanking you.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Absolutely brilliant. Loved it. It's the end of a perfect day, and Friday night with shades. You've supported us all the way, what a difference you have made. We hope to help to ease your mind throughout this weary time in all Shangri-La. This is all we have to give. There's just sadness in the news. We may never love again without these COVID blues. It's our pleasure once again. Warm welcome will remain in all Shangri-La. Tonight the songs we share stay in our memory. The wheel of heaven turns above us endlessly. This is all the friends we've made from all corners of the world in all Shangri-La. Wow, what can I say about tonight? So many of you joined us. Thank you very, very, very much indeed. For the new folks who hasn't seen us before, you're more than welcome. Please come back again. Please come back. We've thoroughly enjoyed being with you. We've thoroughly enjoyed doing a full year with you. So,
Happy through. Shades S for Sharon, H for Harmony, O for Altogether, D for Desi, E for Eggs, S for Superb.
Thank you very
That was
much,
a beautiful
Paddy.
pattern. Thank you so much.
Tonight the songs we share stay in our memory. The wheel of heaven turns above us endlessly. We welcome all the friends we've made from all corners of the world in all Shangri-La, in all Shangri-La, in all Shangri-La. Folks, from Sharon and myself, from Joel, to all the Shades family, thank you very, very, very much for joining us tonight. We've thoroughly enjoyed being with you now for over a year, for goodness sake. 90 weeks next year. Next Friday night is 90 Friday nights in a row. From Sharon and myself, stay safe and
Take
have
care,
a
folks.
happy 2022.